Welcome to Study Room. This video is on Postal Manual Volume 6 Part 3 Series 1. This series containing 25 questions on this manual. This video is done on request from the subscriber to do a video on Volume 6 Part 3. After implementation of CSI and RICT Darpan, there is lot of changes in operational procedures. Thus, while preparing for Postal Manual Volume 6 Part 3, we must also relate the topic to the current procedure, latest SOP, Standard Operating Procedure, and latest rulings. Hence, in this segment, we are trying to update you with all new factors also. If not possible in one video, we can have 2 or more videos on Postal Manual Volume 6 Part 3 itself. Thank you for watching. Please continue to watch my channel. Question number 1. If branch post office not submitted the supporting voucher along with daily accounts as initial action, the account office should do this. Option A. Call for vouchers through next BO slip. Option B. Report immediately to mail overseer. Option C. Report immediately to subdivision head. Option D. Report immediately to superintendent of post offices. The correct answer is option A. Call for voucher through next BO slip. So this is an initial action what account office must do. Question number 2. In case of non-receipt of supporting voucher along with daily account from branch offices, option A. Sub-account PA note about non-receipt of voucher in daily account. Option B. Error should be written. Option C. Even after calling for voucher, if not received, report to superintendent or subdivisional head. Option D. All the above. The correct answer is option D. All the above. Question number 3. EMO booking for rupees 500 shown by branch post office but not supported by the document. Then the amount shown in daily account will be treated as option A. Unclassified payment. Option B. Unclassified amount. Option C. Unclassified receipt. D. All the above. The correct answer is option C. Unclassified receipt. Now it is called as miscellaneous receipt after CSI. Question number 4. RD withdrawal for rupees 500 shown by branch post office but not supported by the document. Then the amount shown in daily account will be treated as option A. Unclassified payment. Option B. Unclassified amount. Option C. Unclassified receipt. Option D. All the above. Correct answer is option A. Unclassified payment. After CSI, it is miscellaneous payment. Separate GL code available for that. Question number 5. In case of receipt of any inadmissible voucher from branch office, account office can option A. Call for revised voucher. Option B. Return the voucher for supply of omission if any. Option C. If revised voucher omission not supplied by BO, then report to subdivisional head or superintendent. Option D. All the above. The correct answer is option D. All the above. Question number 6. Post office, which is in addition to its ordinary work, perform as cash depot, supplies and receives cash from other post offices are called option A. Head office. Option B. Account office. Option C. Cash office. Option D. Transit office. The correct answer is option C. Cash office. Question number 7. Memo of authorized cash balance will be issued by option A. Cash office postmaster. Option B. Subdivisional head. Option C. Regional office. Option D. Divisional head. Option is option D. Divisional head. Learn and relax. Instant money order service discontinued with effect from 14/7/2020 is a new segment introduced in our videos. Here we are trying to give latest events or informations about India Post. So while answering the questions, you can also learn some new things. Question number 8. Consolidated memo of authorized balance will be given to option A, head office, option B, account office, option C, cash office, option D, transit office. The correct option is option C, cash office. Here it should be noted that this consolidated list is given to all the cash office to know what is the cash limit approved for those offices which are come under them. As a common procedure, all the head post offices will be a cash office for one or the other office. Hence, all the head office also gets consolidated memo of authorized balance. Question number 9. Can sub post office get cash remittance from other than its concerned HO of account? Option A, no. Option B, yes, but in exceptional cases. Option C, yes. There is no restrictions in remittance of cash. One post office can remit cash to any other post office. Option D, no, only to bank. The correct answer is B, yes, but in exceptional cases. Question number 10. Cashback should be sent in option A, M bag, option B, L bag, option C, registered bag, option D, transit bag. Option is option C, registered bag. Question number 11. The account bag sent by HO to SO must contain option A, SO daily account, option B, SO slip, option C, BO slip, option D, BO daily account. The correct option is option B, SO slip. Question number 12. The account bag which is not containing cash bag will be closed and sealed by option A, sorting PA, option B, treasurer, option C, mails PA, option D, subaccount PA. The correct answer is option D, subaccount PA. Question number 13. The account bag which is containing cash bag will be closed and sealed by dash in the presence of dash. Option A, subaccount PA and treasurer. Option B, treasurer and subaccount PA. Option C, treasurer and postmaster. Option D, subaccount PA and postmaster. The correct option is option A, subaccount PA and treasurer. Question number 14. The cash bag will be closed and sealed by dash in the presence of dash. Option A, subaccount PA and treasurer. Option B, treasurer and subaccount PA. Option C, treasurer and postmaster. Option D, subaccount PA and postmaster. The correct answer is option B, treasurer and subaccount PA. Learn and relax. PLI Directorate clarified that sales force of our PLI and PLI can procure business anywhere in postal circle and need not restrict only to the division. But when the policies gets indexed, it should be done at HO CPC nearest to the address of the customer. Question number 15. Once the cash bag is closed and sealed, then it will be weighed and its weight will be noted in label and list by A, subaccount PA, B, treasurer, C, mails PA, D, postmaster. Correct answer is A, subaccount PA. Question number 16. Account bag which doesn't contain any remittance can be closed and sealed by dash in the presence of dash. Option A, treasurer and subaccount PA. Option B, subaccount PA and treasurer. Option C, group D MTS and subaccount PA. Option D, mails PA and subaccount PA. The correct answer is option C, group D and subaccount PA. Question number 17. While opening the cash bag, the condition of bag should be checked and opened by dash in the presence of dash. Option A, treasurer and subaccount PA. Option B, subaccount PA and treasurer. Option C, group D MTS and subaccount PA. Option D, mails PA and subaccount PA. The correct answer is option A, treasurer and sub-account PA. Question number 18. Sub-office or branch office has to give explanation in daily account if option A, only when cash balance falls below the authorized limit. Option B, only when cash balance is in excess of authorized limit. Option C, when cash balance is below or above the authorized limit. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, when cash is below or above the authorized limit. Question number 19. Account bag may contain option A, cash bag, option B, unpaid articles, option C, daily account, option D, all the above. The correct answer is option D, all the above. Question number 20. Account bag after closed and sealed before sent through carrier should be under the personal custody of option A, treasurer, option B, sub postmaster, option C, sub account PA, option D, deposit PA. The correct answer is option B, sub postmaster. Learn and relax. PLI Directorate clarified that all department officials up to the level 8, including MTS, postman, PA, sorting assistant, PSEO, IP, AAO, ASP, etc., are eligible to procure PLI or PLI business. The present system of procuring PLI and RPLI business outside office hours by department employee will continue. Question number 21. Articles and documents that are to be sent through account bag to head post office has to be placed in account bag personally by option A, treasurer, option B, sub postmaster, option C, sub account PA, option D, deposit PA. Correct option is option B, sub postmaster. Question number 22. At head post office, the account bags received from sub post office will be received by mails or delivery department and will be handed over to option A, treasurer, option B, postmaster, option C, sub account PA, option D, deposit PA. The correct answer is option A, treasurer. Question number 23. At head post office, the account bags will be opened by dash in the presence of dash. Option A, postmaster and treasurer. Option B, postmaster and sub-account PA. Option C, treasurer and sub-account PA. Option D, sub-account PA and treasurer. The correct answer is option C, treasurer and sub-account PA. Question number 24. At head post office, while examining cash bag, if there is difference in weight of the bag to that of mentioned in daily account, the cash bag should be A, opened by treasurer in the presence of sub-account PA. Option B, opened by postmaster in the presence of witness. Option C, opened by sub-account PA in the presence of postmaster. Option D, should not be opened and should be returned with error to the concerned sub post office. The correct answer is option B, opened by postmaster in the presence of witness. Question number 25. At head post office, while examining cash bag, if the weight of the bag tallies with that of mentioned in daily account, the cash bag should be option A, opened by treasurer in the presence of sub account PA. Option B, opened by postmaster in the presence of witness. Option C, opened by sub-account PA in the presence of postmaster. Option D, should be opened by treasurer in the presence of postmaster. The correct answer is option A, opened by treasurer in the presence of sub-account PA. So we have to note that wherever there is a cash bag, it will be always opened by treasurer in the presence of sub-account PA. Either it may be SO or HO. Only in case of difference in weight noted in the daily account, then it has to be handed over to postmaster and postmaster will open in the presence of witness.